Happy Monday morning to you, Cross Point Alliance Church. I am here in the church building. It's actually Sunday afternoon. We enjoyed a sweet time of fellowship together this morning, celebrating Palm Sunday and looking at what was said there by the crowds. But this week is Holy Week, and we'll be marching through it day by day, in hand, as it were, with our Master as he spends his last days on planet Earth as a man. So the purpose behind what we're doing is to enjoy and to appreciate more fully the week of the Passion, which is this Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday. So what we'll do is we'll follow the days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and follow what happened on each one of those days. So the majority of the Gospels, actually most of the Gospels, spend about a third of the material on that last week. So it was a crowded week. But Holy Monday, we call it Holy Week, we call it Holy Monday, not because on the calendar these days are somehow special and more special than other Mondays, but it is called Holy Monday because it was the part of Holy Week, which is the last week that Jesus spent on planet Earth. So on Monday, what happened? Well, on Palm Sunday, Jesus comes into the city and the crowds receive him with acclaim and praise. Everything's going well, so it seems. He retreats, goes back out to Bethany, which is on the east side of the city. And then on Monday morning, he gets on the road and comes on his way back to Jerusalem. I want to pick it up from Matthew's Gospel, chapter 21, verse 18. In the morning, that's Monday morning, as he was returning to the city, that is Jerusalem, he became hungry. And seeing a fig tree by the wayside, he went to it and found nothing on it but only leaves. And he said to it, "May no fruit ever come from you again." And the fig tree withered at once. Okay? So Jesus is hungry on Monday morning, goes to a fig tree, there's no fruit on it, and he curses the fig tree and it dies, like withers immediately. Mark's gospel tells us that it wasn't even the season for figs. What is this? If it's not the season for figs, how can we fault the tree for not bearing fruit? This is not about tree rights. This is about creator rights. Jesus went to the fig tree, expected and wanted figs, didn't get figs, and pronounced judgment on the fig tree. That's the end of the story. This is about the creator. So on this Monday, he curses the fig tree. This was an act of judgment that Jesus cursed the fig tree. He has the right as the creator to curse something that is not bearing fruit, especially when he wants something. Now, we just talked this morning, that is a Sunday morning, about Jesus wanting a donkey and the colt, the foal of a donkey, and he had rights to that as creator. And so here he curses the fig tree, and so he's pronouncing judgment upon it because it wasn't bearing what he wanted. It wasn't bearing fruit that he wanted. So as we are walking with Jesus, we can appreciate this act whereby the Creator pronounces judgment on the fig tree. And I want us to reflect on our own lives. Is there an area in my life, is there an area in your life where Jesus is calling for fruit? And it doesn't much matter if we think it's the season for it or not. As we're walking with Jesus during the week of his Passion, let me get the cross in the background, it's coming soon. Is there an area in your life that is not bearing fruit? Especially when he's calling on you to bear fruit. If he's calling for fruit, then we want to bear fruit. If not, then we really don't want to incur his displeasure. So let me challenge you to bear fruit, especially if he's asking something of you, pleasant or unpleasant, probably unpleasant. But it becomes pleasant when we render up an acceptable obedience to him. We want to bear fruit in keeping with the wishes of the Master. This is not about tree rights. This is about creator rights. So Holy Monday, on this day, on the calendar, Jesus cursed the fig tree. So let's meditate on that today. that is bearing fruit in keeping with the Master's preferences. Mark your calendars for Good Friday. We'll have a Good Friday service at Riverside Alliance Church. I think it's 2433 South Main Street in Akron. We'll send out links and addresses in our subsequent emails. Okay, take care, Cross Point. We'll see you Tuesday morning. Bye.